Good afternoon, Facebook friends worldwide. Welcome to another episode of Eddie in the Kitchen. And you know what? What a fantastic day today. I actually saw my dear friend Scotty. Scotty was over there at J&J Electronics today. He's going to take care of one of my Rolls-Royce fans. And I saw one of my friends from Big Mike Snadowski. Mikey, I hope everything is doing good. As you can see, I was running around today, showed a property this morning, hit the beach for a while, and now it's time to get down to cooking. So before we get started, why don't we get started first? First thing we do before we start working and cooking in the kitchen, you gotta wash your hands. You know, we're gonna get things going here and make sure everything's doing good. I hope everybody had a fantastic day today. Today, Mr. Sunshine is in the mood for some ribeye. So as you take a look here, we got some nice ribeye steaks here. Top of the line steaks right below the filet mignon spawn. So why don't we get started? As a matter of fact, I already had this prepared. Take a look. Look at that, huh? We got cucumbers over there. We got tomatoes. We got mozzarella cheese right up the center with a little bit of garnish. Take a look at that goodness there. And sprinkle a little bit of pepper on there and make it all ready to go. So now let's get started now. We're going to take these steaks right out. I left them out of the refrigerator. You don't want to have a cold steak. You got to let it come out to room temperature a little bit. Let it thaw out. We're going to take a little, oh boy. We're going to put that one there. We're going to put this one here. We're going to clean this thing up. First thing we want to do, we want to pour a little bit of the pure olive oil right on top of here. We want to put it there. Put it on there liberally. We want to take the black peppercorn. We're going to take some black peppercorn. We're going to grind that up right on top of there. And we're going to use our Chicago steak seasoning. You know, I like this Chicago steak seasoning. It's got a lot of spices in it. You got your kosher sea salt in it. You got all kind of other goodness in there. And you know, as a matter of fact, we have garlic, spices, red bell peppers, and red peppers. So now what we're going to do, we're going to push that all in there. We want to make sure that the oil is on both sides of that steak so that it cooks real nice. I'm going to do it on both sides here. Let's put a little bit more on here. Go rub it right in. You know, it's good. You put that on there, it's going to give it a nice coating. It's going to make it taste so much better. And you know, you want to make sure you season both sides. So we're going to season both sides here. Just like that. Beautiful. I'm going to bring it over there shortly. Let you see what it looks like. I'm going to get my hands cleaned up here. You don't want to touch meat, poultry, fish with your fingers and touch utensils and everything else. You want to make sure your hands are nice and clean. There we go. I'm going to whip this in here. Let's give it another shot of peppercorn. I like to have a lot of seasoning. Life is about seasoning. You can go through life mundane or you can go through life spicy. And there, take a look at that. Look at those beauties right there, huh? And that's how it's supposed to look. They're ready to go. And now what we're going to do is we're going to set them right back into my George Foreman. You know, this George Foreman, it is absolutely best. And you know, this week I'm going to be showing you how to make a homemade pizza. You know, I've been eating pizza, Motor City Pizza, Four Brothers Pizza, all over the place. I've been to them all. But this week we're going to show you, I'm going to make it from the dough, right to the tomato sauce, right to the mozzarella, right to the pepperoni. We're going to show you how it's done. We got some more beautiful stuffed chicken breasts coming this week. We're going to show you everything of what life has to offer here in sunny South Florida. It's about 101 degrees outside, so at 5 o'clock it's still cooking out there. So, you know, just sit here and have a little smackaroo. And maybe later on tonight, my dear friend Viney, she's over there barking, as you can see. So why don't we just go ahead and stick these right in there. 1, 2. And we'll come over here and we're going to show you how those babies are cooking. right in there. Take a look at those beauties, huh? And now all we got to do is close the lid and listen to all that goodness in there. There they are, sitting in there, just like that. Okay, we'll be back shortly. And as we take a look inside, take a look at those babies, huh? Look at that. Woo! Is it smelling oh so good? And as you look, there we are, all done. Beautiful grill marks on there. Everything looks delicious. Look at that baby, huh? And we're going to pull the other one off of there. And there, take a look at that. Now we're going to let them rest. We're going to let them rest. Look at all the grease that dropped out of there from the George Foreman. We just pull off all of that grease that's not very juicy. And take a look at that, huh? It's not very healthy, but take a look at those. That's what a ribeye is supposed to look like. And what we're going to do, Mr. Sunshine's got the A1 smoky black pepper sauce. And we're going to zoom in, take a look at that. Beautifully cut, cooked all the way through. That's how it goes. And there you go, Mr. Sunshine's meal for Eddie in the kitchen today. I'm glad you enjoyed the show. If you have any comments, please post them. Take a look at that. We're going to set some of this in. That's going to be the meal. And then tonight, we'll see about getting a late night snackaroo. Have yourself a great night. Remember that God loves you and Eddie does too.